So
Thank you.
Today we're going to see.
Can you please send me the recording for the workflow? Remember the workflow that you created?
I forgot to convert it, so it got lost. But we can see maybe. No, we can still go back to workflow if you want to. Did everything went well?
We haven't done that. So I was just reading about workflow agents today. So okay. I saw that there are different types.
Yeah, there are different steps. A workflow has like 4 steps on it.
Yeah.
So there's a way that you send the agents through. I show you like 2 ways. And the third one I was showing you did not work. So, but we can still go back for workflow. If you want.
It's fine. We can have today's session and then we can do workflows some other time.
Yeah. So today we will speak about SAP abap database.
Okay.
Database. So we say database dictionary. The T code for database is AC11. So from database, we're also gonna see module pool. We also wanna see module pool. Or they call it also dialog pool. So database is where we can call the database in any way. So the database, the data dictionary, actually we can call it even out of the SAP. So it involves all the module in SAP. They use the database. So in database, we can create structure, we can create table type, and many things. So a module pool, why we use module pool? Module pool, it's when we want to load the data straight from, like manually, straight to database. So we go for module pool. So example will be, so example, we have, this is our database look. So the database look like this. So it's got maybe name there, say name, telephone number, address, maybe you can say country, code. Then we can also say maybe ID maybe. So this is our database look. So this database, we want to put data inside of it, so that we can take this data and create the report out of it and do whatever that we want to do with this data. So for module pool, what it does, we create the module pool with the screen, which allow us, which come with the name, surname, telephone number, address, a country. So in example, it's gonna come, it can come in a screen, it's come like, so example, it come the name, is there in the screen, and the surname is there, and the telephone number. So from here, we put it straight on, and it loads from module pool straight to the database. So like let us see it in a, let us see it in the server, then you understand. So module pool, it helps us to load the data straight to the database manually. So let us see in a database.
Okay.
So before you work with module pool first, you have to create first the database. So if you have any questions, then you must feel free to ask. Like here.
Okay.
So module pool actually it comes like standard. Most of the standard application, it's a module pool. Like here, you see I've put my details. Now it's gonna log me in inside of the server. So with module pool, you can create this screen the way it is like this. So where you can put your input straight to the database. So let us see in practice. The server is a bit slow. Okay. So to create the table, it's AC
11.
11. AC 11. So it's a customer table. It's a customer table. So every customer table starts with Z. So we say Z, and then we say you must put your name in front so that it facilitates you. Underscore, let's say table. Table. Let us just leave like that. So then create. So from there, you give a short descriptions. You say SAP abap table.
Mm.
Delivering class. So delivering class you choose. What are you gonna use the table for? So in this delivery class, it's asked, is it gonna be application table? Because application table to involve transaction transaction data and the master data. So you can see they give you the master data and transaction data. So C is customer table. So all the table most of the time we create it's an application table. So here you see data bronze table, which view. So they have said display maintenance allow with restriction. So if you save this database like this, so you're not gonna be able to
change it.
To change it or to put. Let me save it first, then I can show you something. So save it in local object. So this table, if you go to utility, you go to maintain the table. Let's go to the file first. To the file. So like it's a customer table, all the time you must determine the client every time, because if you don't determine your client, so the client must be initial screen. So it means just enter. You see, it give me the client. So every data that if you don't put client there, so it means this table, the data will appear to all over the server. So the data from this table can go everywhere. That's why you have to all the time put it as a client to customize it. So we save it. So if you go to utility, table maintain, it's not, because it's not activated, yet. So let's first
Yeah.
say example create data element. So the file name, let me say name, name. I put zero because there's the other name already, so I put it as a initial. So here I say z name 0. So double click on it to create a data element. So you say yes. So this, it has been assigned already, you can see. So if it's been assigned
Okay.
already, you just go back. So there's it came. So let me show you now something. If before you activate the table, so you have to set first technical setting. Technical setting, here you choose data class. Data class determine what is it, master data, transaction table, or whatever. So it's a master data and transaction table, because master data is the data that we don't change regularly.
Yeah.
Transparent data, transaction table is the data that we work with regularly. So this table, we can use it for master data, we can also use it for transaction data. So you choose that. So the category of it, which determine the size of it. So this table will start from 0 to 12,000. So you say we choose 0. So save it. Once you save it, you go back. So
Mm.
it saves, then you go to, after that, I'm gonna show you how to, we can say, go to, no, to the extra. From extra, you must also nest the category of this table. So you say, it can be a nest, it can be a nest deep.
Mm.
You say, now it's safe. So now let me activate this table for you to see. I've put it restriction, maintenance allow with restriction. So if I go to utility and I go to table content, you see display only, which is only
Mm.
allowed, but create the entry is not allowed. Because what we did it, because we put it display maintenance allow with restriction. So if you put it display maintenance
Okay.
allow, maintenance
Without.
allow.
Yeah.
So all the time, if you want it, all the time when you create a table, you must use the display maintenance allow. So from there, save it. So now let's go back, activate it. If you go to utility, then you go to table content, you see I can create entry in this table. So I can display, I can also entry, because I've said that display maintenance allowed. So
Mm.
example, so I will say Amanda. So save it. Data record successfully created. Receipt. We save it. Then we say so record. So now if we go back to the table, let us go back to the table. Now you go to utility, table content, display. Here's the data. So this data has been loaded in database. So that's how you create the database. So it's not only that, you can
Yeah.
also create index if you will be access this database regularly. So you create index. Index is just to improve the queries. So you create index in what way you wanna create index. So you go there, you say create index. So you give the name of index. You say ZC.
Sorry, how did you do that? You went to indexes.
Yeah,
I
you
missed
go
that
to,
one. You were cutting a bit.
okay, let us repeat.
Oh, okay.
So to create index, I've choose the, so I go to index, I say create index. So when I come here, you see on top here, they say create. So you click on
Yeah.
create index. So you give the name of index. All the time start with Z. So that's the name of index. Then continue. You say yes. So the index is there. You say uh, index. So index it allow us to make
You are
actually.
breaking.
Oh, can you hear me now? Hello, hello, Amanda. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Hello, Amanda. Hello, are you there? Hello, Amanda. Hello, Amanda. Are you still here? Amanda, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here
Okay,
now. You were
okay,
breaking.
okay. So you give the short description for the index. So you choose step field. You choose it, click on it. So where you want the index to be, we want it to be in the name. You don't put index in the client. So we want it to be in the name. So we say copy. So now the index is there. Save it, activate it. The index is being activated. So you go back to the table. We say, okay. So here you can just close it. So the index is there. So for you to know if the table is the index, you click, you can click anywhere in the table and you press index there. Then it's gonna tell you this table is index. You see, can you see there? Because before we put the index, there was nothing here. So this is, it shows us that this table has an index.
Yeah.
So you just click anyway and then you click in index, it's gonna tell this table as index. So let us create some field again. We say name is there. Let's say name.
When do we use indexes?
Index, we use it when, if I'm gonna access this table many times to make it become faster, so I must use index. So index is just to prove the query, because more data you put
Oh.
in the table also become too heavy. So for the table to be faster, that's why we create index. There's a primary index, which we can create up to 16, and a secondary index. So we can create a table without secondary index. So the the primary index, once you create the table, it's created automatically by default. So we create the, so this also it exists. So we go back, it exists. So we say you can say phone. So here we say Z phone because it's a data element. We can also create domain directly from here as well in the table. So I think we're gonna see more on the table. So this also exists. Yeah, so we save the table, save it, activate this table. So let us create now module pool. And for the table tomorrow I'm gonna show other things as well. Because the table everywhere you go, you will create the table. Maybe your job they can give you just to create the table. So here we say ZCL. I'll call it pool. It's module pool, so let's put it M pool. Give it name 1. So we create it. Pool. So we set up because it's a module pool, so we have to create to choose it from here. So we're not gonna choose a executable program or input program. We are using module pool, so we choose module pool, and save it in local object. So it's there. So now we call this this table, we say table. What was the name of the database that we created? So we take the name of this database.
ZCL tab.
Yes. So then here we don't need the work internal table. We just create work area. So we say underscore pool type and the name of the table. So save it and then activate it. So in module pool, when you develop the module pool, before you move to other page, make sure that you activate it. So from here, then we can go to AC51. Let us go to AC51 and the table. We activate the table then. So we go to AC51. AC51. So AC51 is where you get a screen printer. So the name you're gonna give here is the same name of your program that we have created here. So you must copy this name and then give it the. If you give different name, it's not gonna work because it's a dialog. There is a dialog pool. So if you give different name, it's not gonna work. So you always we're gonna give the same name as our program here so that it works. So you say create. Oh, I forgot. You must also give the screen number. Let's delete this first. So you can give the screen number. You say 100. Save it. So let us first go out and So it's AC 51. So you give the screen number as 100. So the screen number give 100. Say create. The short description say SAP abap module. You save it. After save it, there's a element list. You don't put anything there, and the flow logic. So in flow object or flow logic, we have process before output and a process after output. So save it. After save it, you must activate it. So let's activate it. So all the time you work with module pool, everything you need to activate it. Then we press layout. It takes times for the first time that you create module pool. It's gonna take time in your server because it has to generate. So the screen it will take a bit of time so that it can load the layout. So from the layout is where we create the screen design. I'm gonna show you how you will create it and how you can put the data straight to the database. So we get it from there, and here they give you those three window here. So there's a one attribute window and the one dictionary and programming field, and that one element list window. So you click in dictionary and program to get the data from the program. So from here,
Okay.
as you can see, it gives you this window. In this window, they say on the corner here, you can see get from the program. You click on it. So where's your work area? This is your work area. So you choose the data that you want from your work area. So which we want name. No, we don't need client. We want name, surname, and the phone.
Mm-hmm.
After, then you click continue. So it's there. Then you put it where you wanna put it there. So this just so from here we say test. In the test, what was the first was the name.
Yes.
So it was the name. So you say name. You must double click on it when you open it, double click so that give you this.
Okay.
So name and save it. From the, so it's name. You save it. The second, what was the second?
Surname.
Was surname. Okay. You say surname. all the time when you're using Module Pro, everything must be in capital letter for it to work.
Okay.
Save, test, and the last one was telephone. What was it? Telephone.
Phone.
Phone. Okay. So double click on it. So you say phone. Test phone. So you save it. So after saving it, you see the button there, the push button. So you click on it, in push button, put there. So before you you can do this, let me just show you. So here you say in push button is the same as a test, but there's a difference. So you give name there. Here is where you give your name and the test. So here also you have to give also a function code so that it can direct it. If you don't give function code, when you load the data from this screen, then it's not gonna load straight to the database. That's why you have to give this function code. So let's say the example, the first one we say save. Everything in capital letter. We say save.
Okay.
In a function code, we can say save as well. Save. So you can put also the icon if you want. So the icon, you can get it from the example for saving. You choose. You can say you can choose maybe that example of that. You can choose. Where's the copy sign? Is this one? So we choose that. We say okay, and then save it. So open it there. So we take again. For this, we can say refresh. Let's say refresh. Also refresh. Refresh. And then you tick code. So what is important is this function code. Because if you forgot the function code, then the dialog is not gonna happen. So we also say refresh. So you can also choose the icon, depend on you, icon name. So refresh maybe.
So these function codes are standard codes, or you just
Yes,
created them?
the function code is a standard code. It work with the
Oh,
system you come.
okay.
So you're
Okay.
gonna see what it's gonna do. So and then save it. So after saving it, let's take other button maybe put there. So this we can say maybe delete. Delete. So they also can say delete. So you can also give the icon. Where's delete here? So save it. So afterward, then you need to activate it. So you activate it. So it has been activated. Then you go back to flow logic. So let's go back to the flow logic. Here's the flow logic. So in the flow logic, you double click in process before output. First, and comment this, and I'll comment also that. So double click in module status. Double click on it. So it say process before output status does not create object. You say yes. So where you wanna create it, in a new include or main program. So you choose main program. You say continue. You say yes. So for process after input as well, you double click on it. You say yes. We're creating a main program. Then you open it. So why is it refusing? So let's open it. It's supposed to open. Yeah, so why is it refusing? Okay, let us log out and then come back to it again. Choose main program. What's going on? Why is it refusing? Let's open AC51. This server is not for above. The server is for BW. That's why some functionality is there. Is giving problem to open.
So you're able to perform ABAP things on BW server?
Yes, but sometimes giving issues. You see, like here it doesn't want to open. Yeah, it doesn't want to open. So let's go to layout. So the server for BW. So yeah, it's been activated. It's activated. So it's refusing. I think let me lock it out and then log in again.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, now it's open. So you save it, activate it. So we go back, and then you also open the user command. Say yes. You choose in a main program. Yeah. So you know why it was not opening? Do you have
Why?
any idea? Because the program was still running in AC38.
Oh, 38.
Yeah, because
Oh.
it has to communicate. So now when it comes to communicate, it was breaking because the program was still in
Eish.
AC38. So that's why it was refusing.
Mm.
So yeah, that's why when I close it, then it's open. So yeah, here also we're gonna see how to create the screen painter. So the screen painter is like here menu bar, toolbar. So we can also create it also here in SAP. So here we not gonna see today, maybe tomorrow. So this module use command where the interaction has to happen, the communication between the screen printer and the database. So we say
Mm.
inside here, we say yes. So let's see, you come. So when you say so when, then we say which one was the first, the one we put
So
first.
name.
No, not the in a push button. Which one was the first? Was
Oh, save.
save. So it says save. When you save, then you say
Oh, this one is for the process after input.
yes.
Oh, okay.
So when save, we say insert insert into the name of database, this table, this the database
Let's see.
table.
Yeah.
So we copy it. So we gonna we say value and the name of work area. This the name of work area. That's copy it and paste it. So what will happen? the work area, we get all the data which is in the work area and insert into this database. So we say the second one, when was refresh, when refresh, then you say clear
Work area.
work area. So you say when
Delete.
so you must give it as you did give it to function function code. So you leave program. So we can also have message. You can also put message, but let us first see this. So save it, check it, announcement, the table, ignore that message. So we activate it. So now to run it, you need to create a transaction.
Okay.
You need to create a transaction. For you to create transaction, you have to go to AC 93.
93.
That's where we create a transaction. So AC 93. The name of this transaction, you can say example Z Amanda. Say create. So here you give the name of the program. This is the name of the program. So you copy it, then you give it the screen number was 100.
100.
100. So save it. Yes.
So if there is no screen for that particular program, you just give the program name only.
You give the program name. So this is the program name.
Okay.
This is the program name. That's why, because the transaction, that's what you give to the function consultant. You don't give them the program like this. You give them in transaction, then they will open it.
Transaction form. Yeah.
So here we activate it. After activate it, we can go out. Activate it as well. It's activated, then we can go out. Go out so that when you pull it, it's gonna give you. So here, after saving it, return it. So this is how it looks. So you give name, you say there was so you give 1, 2, 3. Then we say save. So it's been saved. So we say refresh. You see. So we say
Yeah.
Amanda. So then we say the phone number you give. So save it. It's been saved. Normally you can create a message, but the message we're gonna see tomorrow. So it's been saved
Okay.
and refresh. It's been refreshed. So let's say example name, say Save it, refresh. So we can give the other one. So save it, refresh. So now delete is to come out of the program. You see, we are out of the program. So copy this, let go out completely. So if I give that name here, you see, so run it, I get the screen. I get the screen. So here we can say,
Yes.
so save it, refresh, come out of the program. So it's like that. So now let us go see what is happening in our database.
Okay.
This is the database, so let's display it. Here's the data.
Yes.
So this is the data. This is the current data that we have put in this database. So you can put as many as you want. So this was just example I had to show you how module pool works. So this is how module pool works. So
Okay.
in the
Wow.
database, you can also give currency as well. So the currency as well, you can give the currency. You can also add data to the standard database. So from the append structure. So this we're gonna see tomorrow how it works. But do you have any question?
No, nothing on my side. This was very interesting, hey?
Yeah, so this they call it a mod. That's why they call it dialog pool. They call it dialog pool. They also call it module pool because dialog is when I
Okay.
want to put the data straight to the database. So we use this.
Mm.
Yeah, so we use this. Okay, Amanda, we're gonna meet tomorrow then. Good night. It's getting late.
I'm gonna be traveling tomorrow. I think we'll continue on Monday.
Okay. Myself also it's left like 12 days to expire. So I'm gonna also
Oh, is
communicate with,
it?
yeah, this is just for training.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
Can
communicate
they
with,
extend it though?
yeah, I'm gonna communicate with them because I still have to pay them then so that they can
Oh,
extend
you
it.
pay for it?
Yeah, you have to buy it from SAP.
Oh,
So
damn. How much
yeah,
is it?
so they give me like for 2 months. I pay them like a $50, which
How
is
much is that in rent?
in rent it's about 600 rand or 650 rand, depending
Oh,
the value
okay.
of the rand in the market.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, that's fine. Clado,
yeah,
I wanted to ask you
yes.
how are job opportunities out there? Because I might need a job soon. Are
Uh,
they
and
and how are they paying? Like for someone like who's a junior consultant.
yeah, for the junior, normally, because remember SAP, you have to consult in most of the time. So
Yeah.
if you are senior consultant, they pay you about 700 an hour. That's
Okay.
for, yeah, that's for the seniors. But
Seniors.
yeah, you must be certificate to get that.
Yeah. You have to be certified.
Yeah, so for me also, I'm not certified yet. So for me also, I'm not certified yet. So when you are not certified yet, then
You're not
yeah,
certified.
yeah,
Why are you not getting the certificate?
yeah. I still have to go right for certificate because I'm busy with BW as well. So yeah.
And also I would advise you to get the HANA straight. Like, don't do the
Yes,
NetWeaver 7.5. It's already going out. So
yes,
you might as
yes.
well just go straight to
To
HANA.
Anna, yes, because everything I'm moving from to Anna. So I'm busy with BW on Anna.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. For my advice
How's
also,
BW though?
BW is not stressful like abap because there's no coding there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You were
BW.
saying you would advise what before that?
Yeah, my advice also would be like if you see yourself in SAP, so you better go for BW because
Is it?
yeah, because the way the market is going, it seems like abap is gonna vanish because everything now like it come inside already. The SAP have developed it already. So like
Mm.
so the necessary like now most of the necessary of abap is just remain with announcement, the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with BW on ANA, there's also a bit of coding as well, I've seen. So ABAP is more
Is it?
important. If you understand ABAP, you will be
Then you
able to
wouldn't have a
work
problem in
with
BW.
yeah,
Yeah.
with BW.
Oh,
So
no, that's
yeah,
fine then. Thank you, Claudio.
you're welcome. So once you understand the uh, ABAP better, then it's easy for you to articulate with BW.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for job, you must contact those agencies. How did you get job there in Taben?
And I'm actually training to be
Oh,
a
you,
SAP consultant.
okay. In the company.
Yeah. So yeah, in a company. So they take you, they give you someone who's a senior who takes you through the processes, and then they get you certified. And then after that you can start looking for jobs in like companies.
Oh, but that's a big opportunity.
I
How did you apply for it?
I know. I applied for, I saw the post on LinkedIn 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
You must send me the link, then I can also apply because certificate is a bit expensive as well. So if the company will cover
Uh
that, then to be
they
okay. Maybe
they
I can work
not
for them.
they're not offering anymore. They're not taking more trainees. The company is actually having problems. So they even told us, because I also wanted to put my cousin in. They told us
Yeah.
that they are not taking any more trainees.
Okay.
But if something comes up, I'll definitely let you know.
Okay. If they are also looking for a trainers, then you can let me know as well.
Okay,
Yeah, as
no
long the
problem.
company will pay, I can work for them even for free for maybe 5 months. But as long they will pay for my
Mm,
certificate, then that will be okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And you, they even give you access to the learning hub
Okay, which is very nice. So you must take advantage of it.
for you to get the books
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah. So you use that opportunity, then it's gonna benefit you as well. So
Yeah,
yeah, what you must do, because with SAP, there's all the time there's something new, so you must keep yourself update all the time, like
true.
studies, all those things.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so SAP is like that. It's a good career, so it need more sacrifice as well.
It
Now,
does. I know it does.
Yeah, my sister, she's also a senior
Okay, then
BW
I don't
developer.
know. Is it?
Yeah,
Oh, that's nice.
yeah. Okay, good night then, and all the best. Yeah, you must just use the opportunity. It's
Thank you.
gonna
Yeah.